everybody. Happy Saturday. Sorry I had to be mean yesterday. Good morning. Sorry for y'all that had to get the Friday night cussing out now. Good morning. I'm back to being okay this morning. I apologize, family. But I had to say some stuff. So if you was here last evening and you felt offended, I'm sorry. But sometimes you got to get stuff out in the open so we don't walk around with knots in our stomach. Right, family? The Bible say, take care, if you have an ought, you go to that person and you get it taken care of quickly. That's what it say. Don't sleep on it. Hey, y'all. So I wanted to know if y'all wanted to have class. This is how I used to do my kids. I would fuss at them and then I would cook. So I can't cook for y'all, but I fussed at y'all last night and I figured we could have a class this morning. I can't cook for y'all. I can't make y'all no sweets or nothing like I would do my kids. So I'm gonna just have class with y'all. Is that sufficient, or was that enough for an apology? And I broke my nail just now. Sad. It is what it is. All right. That's what y'all do as parents too. Y'all reprimand y'all kids and give them some food. It's the easiest way to tell them you love them. I'm gonna make you some chocolate banana bread, and then I'll make some lasagna and a little garlic bread. Y'all be all right. Good morning. So let's get this in because I think it's going to be like really, really cool. So now there's certain books that are not going back on the shelf. You baking a limit? Miss Sandra, I'm going to start coming over your house. Y'all, Miss Sandra, do you make these commercially? Because every single time I'm talking to you, you baking. You are a woman after my own heart. I got 2 KitchenAids, honey. We make fondant and everything, but good. Buenos dias. Okay, y'all. So here we go. Thank you. Let's get it. Okay. So I'm about to show y'all something. I just want to show y'all what's about to be like our main stack of study books. I've gotten it down, right? Because this is about to get interesting, I think. So, I know I love baking. I always cook when I'm stressed out, too. That's why I be sad my kids ain't here. Now, I ain't going to lie. That's why I be sad my kids ain't here. Because I can't do that right now. So, can y'all see these? We got Our Story of Atlanta. I'm going to just show y'all. Because these is about to be like our main books that we're going to be studying out of for a while. I'm trying to get like our curriculum down for at least the giant studies and stuff like that so it don't seem like we so all over the place. So we're going to have the little bitty booklet of the Book of the Giants. Okay, so this is going to be one book. I want y'all to pay attention now. Good morning. So we're going to have the Book of the Giants. You see that? The fallen angels and their giant sons. Right? You can get this on Forgotten Books. You can even get buy like a membership to them, like $8 a month, and you can read hundreds of old books. Old books. Just go to Forgotten Books, y'all. I'm going to put a list together, too. That's what I'm saying. Right now, I'm about to just show y'all. So this going to be one of our books. Because look what it say. The only written words of the Rephaim. Remember, we studied them, y'all. So we got the Lost Book. How can you prove any book that you read? Scientific calculations and stuff. They say, oh, science is changing every day. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And so y'all say something, and then 10 years later, y'all tell us that y'all was all lying. So how can you prove anything that scientists say? That's what a theory is. There's scientific theory. They think. That's what theory is. Well, we got books and books and books from all different races and walks that's proven from one to the other to the other. Matter of fact, you hit on it. You hit on it. So we got Our Story of Atlantis that tells us that Atlantis, well, we talked about it. And then we got Ancient Iran, a captivating guide to Persia from the Elamites, the Medians, and all of the other people, right? Because we know what they used to be, right? So we got that. We got our ancient Anatolia, right? So this Asia Minor, because when we study our Indian myths and mythology, some of our Persian myths, Japanese myths. This, like the Japanese and different people coming out of Asia Minor. So we have this, right? And then, of course, we got our Are You an Extraterrestrial book. But we know that the land of Jupiter and the land of Pegasus and the land of Hercules, if we go and we get Josephus, who was an ancient Jewish historian that lived in the century after Jesus or during the time of Jesus, around there somewhere, he said Hercules married a chick named Aphra, who was Abraham's great-granddaughter or something like that. And so then when I go and I see this, and I see the land of Hercules, but I know in here it says Hercules was rocking with Abraham now. I'm about to show y'all something. You just give me a minute. Who went and got their Josephus book? Anybody? Oh, there it is. Look. Wait a minute. Let me get it. Right there. Y'all see Hercules? It says Hercules married Aphra's daughter, or Aphra's daughter. Okay? Y'all see that? Y'all see it right there. And look, this is the Antiquities of the Jews now. This is the... Y'all, my nail look real ugly. I don't like that. This is the Antiquities of the Jews. Okay? Are you getting this? So, in the Antiquities of the Jews, it says that Hercules married Aphra. But if you go up a little higher, right here, it says Abraham by Keturah. There were many sons, relates that there were many sons born to Abraham by Keturah. Nay, he names three of them, Aphor, Surim, and Japhran. And that from Surim that was the land of Assyria denominated, and from the other two, Aphor and Japhran, the country of Africa took its name, because these men were auxiliaries to Hercules. This is what the Antiquities of the Jews says. So all of our black Israelites and Israelites, you got this? Do you got it? Y'all got this? Is you reading it? Is you getting it? Hercules. Okay. So then when I go and get my Is You an Extraterrestrial book, and it says right here, the land of Hercules, wouldn't that mean Africa? That would mean Africa. That's what that would mean. Because the history of the Jews by an ancient Jewish historian that was alive at that time said Aphra and Hercules got married. So I told y'all that this is upside down, and they was telling y'all the flip. Remember we talked about that the other day when I said, is you an extraterrestrial? Who remembers that? Do y'all? Was y'all here for that? Anybody? Uh-huh. So they have whole books. Now look what's on the front of this book, family. Jupiter, Andromeda, the land of Mars, Draco, Saturn. So they want y'all to think that this is in an ice place somewhere. But we know from reading Josephus, from reading Enoch, from reading Jasher, that the giants and the extraterrestrials was in Egypt, Persia, India, Africa, Canaan, these areas, because the Bible tells us that there were giants in the land that changed the children. Y'all give me one moment. Where's the book that I'm about to talk to you? Oh. Look at this. This is Indian mythology, y'all. Y'all see what that say? Indian Asuras as demons, Persian Ahura as a god, Indian gods as the Persian demons, theory of Assyrian influence. Wait a minute. So if I go back to its history of the Jews again, let me see, make sure I'm fact checking now. The history of the Jews says that Assyria came from Sirens, who was one of Abraham's sons by Keturah, his second wife. Right. So Sirens is now Syria, or Assyria back in the day. Okay. And it says right here in the Hindu myths and legends, the Indian myth and legends, that right there, Ashura, or who else is there? Thor's conflict with who? The giants. Hold on. Let's see, because I told y'all all these stories is the same, and they were guys, they was our homies, because we looked in our big green handy dandy notebook right here. It said that the Assyrians and the Babylonian kings are the mythological gods, because those names like Jupiter was changed from the Chaldee to the Greek because they were more widely spread and known, is what it says right here. Right there. It says instead, right there. Instead of the Chaldeic, right here, the Greek names of the kings of who? Babylon and Assyria are herein given as they are more commonly found and used. And this is the British saying this. So Juno, Jupiter, Neptune, Vulcan, boom. Right? So we know that anything that has to do with Greek mythology actually comes from the Chaldee, which makes sense because the Assyrian gods were the Nephilim that kept going against Israel. Right, we know that because we've studied all these books. So when we put that back up here, like so, the Indian book mentions Thor, and then I go over here and I get Norse mythology, tales of gods and the sagas and heroes, and who's right there? The legendary tales of the Norse gods, right? Thor, Loki, and their companions as they fight amongst each other. Fierce enemies and meddle with troublesome who? Humans. The fallen angels got mad because they did not want to worship humans, and they made their own power race to make the humans worship them, and they had superpowers because they taught their mamas magic. Right. Hold on. Let me go here. Because there is a word in here. Oh, can I ask a question? Who was here for the AE class? When we looked at the pieces of my map and everything on there used to have AE in front of it. Y'all remember? Not remember like kids. Y'all remember? Y'all know my map is ripped up because we had to take it down. But let's find something on... let's find... the equator. The equator used to be spelled like that. A-E. A-E. Y'all see that little A-E right there? That's how like the equator used to be spelled. Everything. Y'all see that A-E in front of it? Right here. Right? Okay, now let me show y'all something. This is Thor. This is Norse mythology. What's this? Why is that here? Why? Why is this all through their mythology? Tell me. and tell me why Indian mythology, the Hindu mythology referenced the Norse mythology and the Assyrian mythology and the Greek mythology. And I told y'all, even before I got this book, because I got this book when I knew y'all, but I only had this one at first. Okay? And this is where I saw the unicorns and the mermaids, and I'm like, wait a minute, why would the mermaid, now this is 10 years ago when I got this book, or 12 years ago. Why would they have mermaids in a time chart of biblical history? Fast forward 12 years, and I get this book sent to me by one of my lovely, do y'all want to hear the name that my kids gave y'all? I don't like it. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I like it. It's kind of cute. But do y'all want to hear the name my kids gave y'all for this whole community? I'm so sick of them. They act just like me. Why they call y'all the Circlebites? They said, Mom, how are the Circlebites doing? I said, first of all, we are the Circletroval community. They call y'all the Circlebites. Like the Rechabites or the Ammonites. They call y'all the Circlebites. They get on my nerves. The Circlebites. I said, She's like, y'all like a biblical type of, you know how they had like the families, like everybody that came from them is a Ammonite, you know, y'all the Circlebites. I said, do not be calling my people the Circlebites. No. Yes, they be like, how the Circlebites doing? Don't do us. Not the Circlebites. My kid's petty, y'all. Like the Rechabites and the, you know, the Ammonites and the all of you. Because they had to read the Bible pretty much their whole life. So they call y'all the Circlebites. I was too tickled the first time I heard it. Oh, Jesus. My kid's so petty. Okay. I'm telling you, like it, administrator. Listen, right? The Circlebites. Okay, y'all look. So here go Hercules, homies. Now go. Y'all see Genesis right there? Yeah, the Circlebites. Ain't that too cute? Right? So it says the Nephilim were on the earth in those days and also afterwards. After the floods. When the sons of God went into the daughters of humans and had children by them, and they were heroes of old, men of renown, Genesis 6. In the early days of human history, stories spread, let me see, about men who were bigger and stronger and braver than all the others. Heroes of old, men of renown, the Nephilim were set apart from ordinary people. Some versions of the scripture translate the word Nephilim as giants. Those were the what? Supernatural bloodlines found fame on the battlefield. Anybody else read that? Supernatural bloodlines. Supernatural bloodlines. Like the people listed in here? Supernatural bloodlines? Hold on. Oh, I turned right to it. Who is it? Mythology, they tell you it is. And there go his name right there. Hercules. Mythology. Hercules. So let's go back to our book that they want to tell y'all is Extraterrestrials. So where do y'all think the land of Hercules is now? If we just read in the Antiquities of the Jews, for those of you that are new, I already know those of you that did it, please go look up the word Antiquities and tell me what it means. I gotta go get me some water. Hold on. Go look up the word Antiquities real quick, please. sorry. I just went ahead and went to the bathroom already that way. And got to go back and do it in a few minutes. Okay? The ancient past. Oh, shoot. The ancient past before the Middle Ages. Before the Middle. Are y'all getting this, family? Are y'all getting it? So they'll tell us the extraterrestrials, the land of Hercules is somewhere crazy, and the land of Jupiter is crazy, and it's really just Africa and Persia before the Middle Ages. And how I know, because it's in the ancient. Now y'all see why everybody want to be Jewish. Hey. And they want access to the magical land. Everybody want to be Jewish. Everybody. They didn't change the names. But when we go through here, why would this? Okay. Angels are considered divine beings, right? Angels are considered divine beings, right? Yes? Give me some hearts if angels are considered divine beings. Yes? I'm about to bust your head. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. So if I go, just bear with me, family, okay? Because I'm going to show y'all something. Because right here it say Hercules came from Abraham and Keturah. Well, not came from them, but he was around during the time that Abraham was having kids with his second wife, Keturah, because he married Aphra, who is Abraham's son. He married Abraham's granddaughter. Hercules married Abraham's granddaughter. This is the antiquity of the Jews. This isn't mythology. This is books that they teach. This is why you got your Bible. In your Bible, when they say reference Josephus, if you got a study Bible, you will notice that most of your references, they go back to Josephus. This guy. So look, Abraham and Keturah had three of their sons. Well, it was more sons, but they had three. And the first one, Sirens, is where we get the Assyrians, or family, going back to our studying books. These guys. A captivating guide to Eridu, Uruk, Akkad, Asher, Lagash, Babylon, Nippur, Nimrud, Orad, and Nineveh. How much do we hear about Nineveh and Akkad and in the Bible? Want to see who lived there? Would you like to know? If I tell you, will you believe me? These guys did. The Akkadians. Because this dude show up so much, we be sick of seeing him. He got a whole bunch of faces and a whole bunch of names and a whole bunch of stuff. So, let's do that. And where is our book? It's probably already still down. It's down already. Oh. This guy, right? But he's also on this book, the Akkads. Go tell me what scripture talk about the sons of Akkad, and then they look like this because they start gene splicing and sleeping with animals. Pagan gods at war with Israel's God and the spiritual world of the Bible. You mean like the divine family, the 200 and something angels that came down, taught the women how to do death blows, taught the women how to do magic, how to taught the women how to do roots. They taught the men how to paint their faces. And let me tell you what I found out. I've been thinking about it. In Africa, the hunters, the kings in different places and different tribes, they paint their faces. They whole body be painted up. We read in Enoch that the angels taught the women how to beautify the eyelids and makeup. And then the men started using it in war. Army fatigue. People in the army still paint their faces today to go and be looking like a tree. For what? For war. And we know that the angels came down in Enoch. We know from our book 1, right here, Enoch 6 or 7. Right here. It say right there, and they took wives unto themselves, and everyone respectively chose one woman for himself, and they began to go into them, and they taught them magical medicine. The cutting of roots taught them about plants, and the woman became pregnant and gave birth to great giants whose heights were 300 cubits, which is 450 feet tall. These giants consumed the produce of all the people until the people detested feeding them. So the giants turned against the people in order to eat them, and they began to sin against. Here we go. Sin against means have sex with birds, wild beasts, reptiles, fish, and their flesh. And they began to the fish and their flesh was devoured one by another. There's your cannibalism, and they drank blood. There are your vampires. And then the earth brought an accusation, but the angels, the fallen daddies, and Azazel taught the people the art of making swords, knives, shields, breastplates, and he showed to their chosen one bracelets and decorations. You mean like the bracelets that y'all wear that are made out of the angels that got jewels all on them? So they taught the mothers of the giants all the magic that they knew. Okay. Not only did they teach them magic, but see right there, it said, and Azazel taught them bracelets, decorations, shadowing of the eye, and with antimony. Antimony is nuclear science and ornamentation. The beautifying of the eyelids and all the precious stones and all the coloring tinctures and alchemy. This that we see on Target symbols and walking symbols and different stars, logos, and clothing. So the fallen angel Azazel taught this. Y'all know him as Hermes. Let's go. Right. Okay. And it says, and there were many wicked ones, and they committed adultery and erred, and all their conduct became corrupt. Amar was taught incantation and the cutting of roots, and Amaros, the resolving of the spells, incantations. Barakriel, astrology, Kokorel, the knowledge of the signs, Tamiel, the seeing of the stars, Asadarel, taught the course of the moon as well as the deception of man, and the people cried out. And it goes on and on and on. Then, if we go back here to 2nd Enoch, y'all remember we just did it the other day. Page 47. Right here, it talks about the judgment of them and the misdeeds of the fallen angels. Again, in another space. It says, let's read it. And after this judgment, they shall frighten them and make them scream, because they have shown the knowledge of the secret things to those who dwell on earth. Now behold, I am naming the names of those angels. These are their names. And it starts to list those same angels, right? But if you go down right here, It says, we're on 4. The name of the first is Yaquan, and we go down. It says, he is the one who misled all the children of the angels and brought them down upon earth and perverted them by the daughters of who? The people. The second was named Asabiel, and he is the one who gave the children of the holy angels in evil counsel and misled them so that they will defile their bodies with the daughter of the people. The third was Gadariel, who is the one who showed the people, I'm trying to get this angle right, y'all, so I can read and show y'all, who showed the people the death blows, instruments of making death and warfare. You mean these people? The humanoids? Because they slept with birds and cats and dogs and everything. And then we have Mickey Fickies walking around looking like this. Whole human body with nipples and arms and all of that, and a bird face. Right? And we have books like this that are being made in our day where you can go and look up giant mounds and they find giant bones and they list that they were from ancient Mesopotamia. Don't believe me? This is a book from now. Wait a minute, let me find a picture for y'all. Oh, Alabama, giant skulls. All right? Let's go to another state. Early photograph of a shell mound in Emeryville, Oakland tribe, August 24th, 1896. 7 skeletons found. Remarkable discovery at a shell mound park. Skulls resembling apes, but they weren't. Artisans and artifacts of vanished races. 1915. Bones show giant men years ago. Remains found in California believed to date back to the mound builders. You mean around Los Angeles where the fallen angels was? The city of Los Angeles? Where these dudes and where's our book family? These guys. There's a whole monument to them right in the middle of LA, everywhere. You know. These guys. So they go to the fallen angel, the city of Los Angeles has a thing, a monument to the fallen angels, Adam, and then you go there to be a star, and it's the place where the angels fell like stars from heaven when they was kicked out, and then you go there to be a rising star, which they was fallen stars, so you go there. Nah, circle, that don't have nothing to do with it. Be quiet, it don't have nothing to do with that. These symbols showing up on all your clothes and food have absolutely nothing to do with that. The fact that if I keep reading in this book right here, the word Gadariel right here is the name of a birth control right now. And this is the angel that stopped life. He showed people how to stop life. And there's a birth control named after it right now. And birth control, ta-da, stops life. But I'm crazy. Oh, well, fine. I'll be that. I will be that. So, with that, I was going to this book because I wanted to show y'all something. So, we know the Nephilims were of supernatural bloodline. Supernatural bloodline. You mean like their daddies was angels? Oh. No, that probably ain't what y'all mean by supernatural. And then, who is these people? And why is they mentioned in the Bible? Stories of mermaids and mermen have been with sailors. The Philistines were a seafaring people who relied on the Mediterranean Sea for their way of life. Dagon was a Philistine god, and he was half fish. Well, when I read it, Enoch right there, it said they sins against birds, fish, reptiles, animals of the field. So centaurs and minotaurs and oh, hold on. Okay. So let's keep going because I think it's some Greek gods mentioned in the Bible But I don't wanna. I want y'all to read it for yourself. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going back here. Let's see. Am I crazy or not? Hold on. Let's see. Give me a second, Philly. Oh! And Hermes has y'all chemist chart thing. There go y'all medicine staff. And he the one that made this. But when I read it in Enoch, it said it was the angel that taught alchemy. A divine being, like an alien, taught technology that was not from this world, that we did not know nothing about. Oh. No, that don't got nothing to do with it. That all this stuff show up on everything we see. No, it don't have absolutely nothing to do with the fallen angels that are the God of this world. It don't have nothing to do with Barnabas, they called Zeus, and Paul, they called Hermes. Why would these people be mentioned in here? It says, during the days of early Christians, every city in the Roman Empire had temples and shrines dedicated to the various Greek and Roman gods. Let's go back to our handy-dandy notebook. Our handy-dandy notebook. Our handy-dandy notebook today. So, right here it says, during the days of early Christianity, every city in the Roman and Empire Greek had temples and shrines dedicated to the various Greek and Roman gods. These gods largely resembled humans. In Greek mythology, Zeus was the chief of the gods and Hermes was the messenger with winged shoes. All right. So when I see this, and I see instead of the Chaldeic, the Greek names of the kings of Babylon and Assyria, herein are given as they are commonly used. I am not going to be mad that all these people see big statues. Because y'all just looking at a light-skinned version of the people that was from Assyria. Because that ain't even their real names. And I told y'all Rome was a replica of ancient Egypt and Persia. Because the kids went over there. And that's why the cities is named after that. And then that's why they came over here. And we have cities like Memphis named after all the places. And then we go and we look in Ohio and the Amorites were there. So everywhere they went, they created an Egypt and an ancient Persia. Oh. And so then they made temples to their daddies and their mamas. That's why we can't figure out how they built them to today. Because they was built by people that was 450 feet tall with magical powers. Ah, shoot. Why y'all didn't say that at first? Oh, y'all did on Ancient Aliens, but you didn't know what you was looking for. Or you will go get a book like this and let them tell you that it's some faraway place and it's right in your face. Because if that is what, if the Chaldeic, if the Greek names for the kings of Assyria and Babylon are Jupiter and all of these people, why is y'all trying to tell me this is in ice? No, this is in heat. The land of Jupiter and all of these places is not where it's cold. You lying. Because it said that the Greek names in y'all book that y'all read over there in Britain, y'all write the history books, y'all said that, so really these ain't their names, they the nicknames that we gave them, because really the real gods come from the Chaldee. But we going to use the Greek and Roman names because that's what everybody know them by. So then when I go and I see this and they say the land of Jupiter is somewhere weird. No, bro, it is Egypt where y'all keep going over digging. Because guess what? Let me show y'all something, family. Here we go. Let's do it. Where is our book? Let's find it. This is not it. They are not down here. Oh. Nope. These are in the British Museum. Where is it? It's gotta just not be in the right place right now. Give me a sec. Ah! Look what that say. The assistant of the Department of the Egyptian and Syrian Antiquities. Where? British Museum. And if I keep pulling these books out, it's going to say British Museum, British Museum, British Museum, British Museum, British Museum. In Wakanda, the Brits had some stuff that didn't belong to them that was magical and ancient. That was stolen. And I know from looking at that book and all of these other ones that the people that had the magical powers was in Egypt, Persia, Canaan. We studied it, all the giant races. Remember, we went through that. And if you knew, go back and watch. All of the people that were at war with Israel, the reason that they are at war with Israel is because their dads were the angels, and those are the same angels that said that they would not worship men. So they created their own race of people that they wanted the humans to worship. That's the war. Y'all hear my stomach growling because I don't eat till after 12. So with that, when y'all go get books like this and they ask us, is we extraterrestrials? Yes, because scientifically, and I'm not pulling a race card or nothing like that, but I'm about to show you something. Every time that they portray a black person, it is like big, aggressive, super strong, and they have super strength. Their muscles are 2 times bigger than everyone else's. Their legs, they're this, they're that. It's super. Even our body mass index. You can get a whole crackhead black woman that don't eat nothing but crackers and water, and she gonna push out an 8-pound baby. Then slip outside, baby be perfectly gaga. You should not be this healthy. This doesn't make any sense. All the abortion clinics are in impoverished areas where it's a lot of black people. Our hearts, lungs, eyes, muscles, uteruses, and everything are sold to the highest bidder, baby, for multi-millions of dollars on the black market. Our stuff is pretty much like priceless. Melanin sells for more than gold. Several times more than gold. A 180-pound black person to the beauty industry or the medical community is worth $36 million. Dead. Unclaimed. Missing. Donated to science research. Y'all wonder why a lot of people die in jail and then we never hear nothing about it. Family can't get a hold to them. Because if you ain't got nobody, they donate your body. They just made $36 million every time there's an unclaimed black body, as long as it weighs about 180 pounds, because your organs and everything will be ground up. They taking the melanin out of all that. Any of your organs, yeah, they go for millions on the black market. Real life. It's scientifically proven. You can look it up. This is why a lot more people without color get in trouble in sports for shooting up stuff they shouldn't to make them stronger to compete. And it's natural for the melanated folks. They just big and bulky and muscles just everywhere popping out of their muscles and stuff. Am I wrong? Sounds superhuman to me. Y'all ain't seen that dude that walk on air, he run and flip and he be walking and hit the ground running. Doo, 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 doo. Or the dude that run and jump over 10 cars. Beep. And land. He jumped over 10 cars and like 50 people, bro. You're just running. Yeah, that's some superhuman stuff right there. Lots going in the wind. Boom. Score! What? How do you even do that? I'll be like, wait a minute. This ain't real. It's real. excited. So with that, is y'all toes wiggling? Put your hands up if your toes are wiggling. That's all I want to know. So, yes, we extraterrestrials. I asked y'all a question the other day. I said, are you an extraterrestrial? You sure are. You sure are. You're extraterrestrial. This is why y'all gotta read. You can't just read one thing. You got to read all out. You got to go in science. Okay. So family. Don't go nowhere yet. I got something for y'all. Do y'all remember the mermaid video that I posted that did 8 million views in 2 days? Do anybody remember? Somebody sent it to me and I posted it. And everybody said it wasn't real. And I said, y'all, she that black because she was made a long time ago in Canaan. Some of the mothers of the giants got turned into sirens. She was real black with beautiful hair. Y'all got to think, she was made when the earth was fresh. There was no pollution. The blackest of the... They were the mothers of these people. I'm going to take y'all back. What this say now? This is... Let me show y'all what book this is. Y'all getting it? Ain't no extraterrestrials. It was the angels that came down and slept with the Canaanite women, the daughters of Cain, and created giants. This is why the earth had to be flooded, because there really was monsters in the land. And they show us in every Egyptian and Persian and Hindu book that I have, when it shows the pictures, every race of people, the Japanese, they had a half human, humanoid-like being that had magical powers, that offered people gold, and in return for all of these things, they all have water animals. They all, water beings that offer like gold and riches and all of these things. And it's all of the water beings are normally pulling somebody's kids under the water. Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with the giants' moms not being able to be on land with them because they were turned into mermaids. So then they steal other people's children because they can't be with their own. Y'all don't think that have nothing to do with this evil woman spirit that's always in every scary movies? Is some woman trying to drag somebody kids under the... No, because what's her name? La Llorona or whatever in Spanish. She wears the white dress and she's always dragging somebody in trying to drag somebody into the pond, somebody baby. The woman, the one movie with the dude and the people get... So if they can't be with their kids, we gonna take somebody else's kids because God made it to where they couldn't be with their children. Not the ones they had. Are you an extraterrestrial? Oh, so remember when we saw this? Real quick. And it say the supernatural bloodline, right? It say the supernatural bloodline in this book. Okay? So look. How do you have supernatural bloodlines if they didn't exist in this mythology? You see what that say? Descendants. So how you got descendants of somebody that wasn't real, but they was real? Because if I go look in that book and all the other books, it tell me that Hercules then was in Africa and Persia. So this is how you know who their descendants is. But you changed the name of it so we don't know where to look. But these was real folks. They had it right in your face. This how we found out Zeus had 56 kids. Sound like some of the brothers in the hood. My grandfather had 52 in real life. My grandfather has 52 biological children. My mama's daddy. They're all his. All of them. And that's just the ones we know about. Rest his soul. And I'm not lying. He has over like 900 or 1,000 descendants in just three generations, I think, or 4. Because each one of his kids had 4 kids. If you got 52 and had at least 4, because one of my uncles got like 19 kids. And then all his kids have kids. My mama had 4 and she got about 20 grandkids, and I don't know how many great grandkids anymore. I quit counting. I was a great auntie at 21 or 2. A great auntie at 21 or 2. My niece was having her baby and I was pregnant with my baby. I was a great auntie at 21. And now my great niece, she's about to be 19, so I could be a great great aunt if she decides to, and I'm only 42. I could be a great great aunt anytime in the next year or so, probably, if she decides. Look, the ancestors. How do you have these ancestors? The family of people that was not real. You got descendants and bloodlines, and then when I read in that Bible book, it say that it was supernatural blood. Now do this. Land of the dead, the circle, land of the lotus, Ithaca, the Sirens, Troy. Right? Island of the Sun. You mean the where they worship? Look familiar. As far back as 1886, Dr. Plegion published his alphabetic key to the Maya hieroglyphs, comparing this with the ancient hieratic alphabets. He has now found that the signs on the pyramid of Okeechobee, or however you say, are both Mayan and Egyptian. Atlantis, the land of the moon. Can I show the big tall book I showed earlier? I got two big books, but that's not I just got that one maybe in the last 3 months. This one I've had for years. And it says the same thing. Oh! It even say at look at that. At the moon god, at Nipper, Ishtar. Y'all see that? Right there. Chaldee. Capital Uruk. You mean Nipper, like in here? Eridu, Uruk, you mean where this dude live? You mean in this place where the ancient Mesopotamians was? Oh. You getting it? All the people that lived in this place was giants, and their daddies was angels, and they had magical powers, and this is why they was always going against the Egyptians. I mean, excuse me, the Israelites. This is why, because they daddies. There would not be this book, the book of Og of Bashan, and the giants, and we got the book of King Og, the book of the giants. That's also in our Dead Sea Scrolls over here. Dead Sea Scrolls. Turn right to it. Book of the Giants. And it's ugly because I use it. Qumran, giants, human beings live much longer. Go over here. There was a brood of monstrous beings created. The 200 angels chose animals, including presumably humans, on which to perform a natural act. 200 donkeys, 200 asses, 200 rams, flocks, goats, fish, every field from the animal, birds. Then it says the outcome of the demonic corruption was violence, perversion, and a brood of monsters, being the Genesis 6 and 4, the Book of the Watchers, Enoch 1, text 36. And it says, they defiled, they begot giants and monsters, they begot, and behold, all the earth was corrupted, and with all, you mean Narnia? Or these kind of bird people, and these kind of bird people. And these kind of bird and dog people, animals of the field. Explain to me why this person is that much smaller than the cow. And I told y'all it was big cows and little cows. That's a whole grown person. That's not a kid. Why is that cow that big? You mean like the cow on Paul Bunyan? Or whatever his name with the blue cow, you mean? The big ox? Or like a being like this? They got locks? And it's standing up and got a hippopotamus face? Or these dog people faces that's real black. So this thing is black, and you can tell it's a lady. The goddess is black like this. But that's a dog-faced lady, and it's a bird-faced man. And in Enoch, it says that the angels went into animals, made monsters. So then I'm going to go look and see. Oh, that is not a bob. It's the bob for me. That's horns. It's the bob for me. That's not a bob, boo. It is not a bob. Them is horns and boobies and oh, and they real black now, kind of looking like this bird guy. And our mermaid that was real black, and y'all said she's black. Ka 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 ka. That's a wig. Ka 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 ka. I said no, she just got that real good hair when the earth was good, and not what we got now. Thank you. Hold on, family. Tell me what y'all see right here. Do y'all see the top of his headdress? It looks exactly like that symbol. The top of his headdress is curved. If you were to outline it, it would be that symbol. That V with the split in the middle. And look, it's real tall, people. It's 3 different sizes of people right there. Everybody grown. It's real big people, medium-sized people, and a little bitty woman. Three different sizes of women right there. Real little lady, medium-sized grown woman, and super big woman that's closer to the sun than anybody. 3 sizes of women right there. Y'all see that? And they all got ass and hips. So they grown because they thick than 1,000. All of them. Look at that. Her booty is stupid. Her booty is stupid. And for her little bitty size, her booty is stupid too. That is not a male with titties. Well, these are women. I'm sorry, that didn't come out right because that is actually something that happens right now. But y'all know what I mean. Back then it wasn't a thing. Or maybe it was. Hell, I don't know. I ain't trying to offend nobody. Just stop. Look, moving on. Y'all see their arms? Y'all see what they got on their arms and their neck? Look at their neck and look at their arms. They got on the same royal. This is what the princess wore. The royal people wore this. Not everybody. She got locks again. She got human feet, though, and human hands, and boobs. And there go her necklace thing. You can see it. Shall we go on? So, I really do want to move on because I didn't even intend on going this way, but God knows. So, moving on. How do you have bloodlines, supernatural bloodlines, genealogies? And when we go and we look up these genetic disorders like Sirenomelia, mermaid syndrome, werewolf hypotrichosis, cyclopia. There's even a bird syndrome that makes people look exactly like these birds. They have shorter this, and it's like their neck is down. These are genetic disorders in humans, but y'all say these people were mythological gods, but when we trace them back, they started at the Chaldeans. And when I read in Enoch, it says that the angels went into the Canaanite women at the base of Mount Armon and said, her booty fat, her booty fat. I'm about to teach her this magic and do it to her in the air so that way she could make me a son. Bam. And who are the most hated people on the planet? We can't go nowhere without folks not liking us, even when we ain't did nothing to nobody. We could just be walking down the street and people want to hurt us. People are intimidated. I ain't even doing nothing to you. You do realize you following me, you weirdo. Talking about I'm bothering you and you running in front of me. Are you insane? You're crazy, right? You're following me and I'm saying leave me alone. What about my skin intimidates you so much? You're crazy. Crazy tales. Crazy back then and crazy now. Ain't nothing changed because you teach your kids to be just like you. I had to tell my friend the Uber driver the other day, please don't touch my hair. He said it's mind y'all, he like a big 6'5" white man. He said it's so cool. I said, honey, let me tell you something. One thing you need to know about black women. We do not like people touching our hair without asking. I said, if I walked up to a white child and started stroking their head in the store, do you actually think this heifer ain't about to call the police on me? If I walk up to a white woman and just start touching her hair and stroking her hair, you don't think I'm going to be locked up? Why do y'all think that is okay? That's assault. You can't walk up to my baby because you feel like it and touch their hair? Or me? I don't care how intrigued you are. That is rude, and it shows that you ain't got no manners. Because you can't go in the store touching something without asking that is on a person. And y'all want to say, we rude? Let me walk up and stroke your head, Jeffrey, Scott. While your wife is standing there, I'm just going to walk up and start stroking your daughter's hair and see how your husband or wife feel about that. That's some old weird stuff. Sarah, Jeffrey, Connor. If I go up and start stroking Connor's hair, like, oh my God, it's so interesting. I mean, wow, it just kind of flops around. It doesn't stand up or anything. Why did you touch my daughter's hair? But y'all can do it? Absolutely not. I'll slap your hand. Don't touch my child. I don't know where your hand has been. You ain't asked me. You're a stranger. It is not okay. I let my hair down, he said. I said, what are you doing? He said, oh my God, it's just so. I said, don't touch my hair. He said, what? I said, honey, you ask a black woman before you don't just touch my hair. I don't care how interested it is to you. I don't care how you wondering how I'm got these. Why would you think it's okay for you to just walk up and touch a stranger? That is assault. If a man walk up and touch your butt, you can put him in jail. So why can't I put you in jail? This is my hair. And for y'all not to like us, I love y'all. Y'all sure be intrigued by everything we do. Make it make sense. Y'all hate us, but y'all touch our hair. I don't get it. I don't get it. Make me understand, family. My milk melanated people. Be honest and make me understand. Because it almost be feeling like everything y'all love about us, y'all lie and say y'all hate, and then y'all go do it. And I ain't gonna lie, because I got friends that do me like that. They'll try to make me feel bad about a good quality that I got so that I don't do it, and then they'll turn around and do it. You tell me big lips are ugly, and then you go get lip fillers. You tell me my features look like a monkey, but then you go get them. You go get cheek implants and Our skin is ugly. We black. But you'll go lay out and try to get as dark as you can, wear bronzers and tanners and all of this stuff to get what I have naturally. Make it make sense to me. I'm serious. And I'm not being funny. My melanated folks, I'm being honest. And this circle asking y'all, we family. Why? Why do y'all do that? Oh, they're big lips. And everybody walking around with big lips. Our full faces and our full hips and our full everything. Y'all getting injections and butt shots to get that. That's natural on black women for the most part. I don't know what they doing now, why they mutilated their bodies for something they already have. But okay. No, we can't move on. Tommy Lee, you can go. Because I'm going to talk. This is my platform. Go on your platform and talk about what you want to talk about. Why do y'all think that y'all can tell me? If I want to talk about crickets jumping around on my floor, this is mine. You have a TikTok. Go talk about what you want to TikTok on your page. That's why you have a TikTok, honey. This is my platform. I'm going to do what I want to talk about, what I want here, babe, as long as I want to. You don't like hearing it, swipe up, go to your page and talk about what you want to talk about. Simple. You like throw up? Do you? Because if you don't like what I'm saying, why are you still here? I got this Sir Controller's platform. Not nobody else's. I pay the phone bill and the internet so that I can get on here and talk to y'all. It's my phone, my internet, my platform, bro. I'm going to talk about whatever I want to. Right out. Can we move on? No, because I got a question, because I want to know. Because this could be an age-old thing as to why a lot of my people are still suffering things that they shouldn't. So no, we're going to open the floor up because we talk about real stuff over here. So if you don't like it, go back where they talk about the fake made up stuff. Because we talk, that's why we do what we do. So with that, family, my milk melanated family. And y'all got family members. I know. That say things and do things that y'all might not participate in it, but y'all hear it. And y'all hear these things are horrible, and that's ugly, and that's distasteful, and that's ghetto, and that's this and that's that. But then secretly, y'all keep the plastic surgeons rich. Be welcome. A perm makes your hair excessively curly because it's naturally straight. So when you go get a perm, my milk melanated folks, you are going to make your hair look like some version of a melanated person's hair. But then y'all will tell us at jobs we can't wear our hair naturally curly, but then y'all go get a chemical process to make y'all hair look like the hair y'all say we can't wear. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I can't wear my natural afro curls, but you can go pay $7,652 for your chemical process, and we're not, it ain't natural. You had to go chemically get your hair broken down, and your polypeptides had to be broken down to be rearranged to look like my hair. I went to beauty school. I know the chemical process. It has to be broken down. All your peptides, your polypeptides have to be broken down to be restructured to look just like what my hair does naturally. But I can't wear my hair, and y'all will cut our children's hair as teachers and say it's unpresentable, but then go and buy the same hair I did perms in beauty school. I know exactly what happens. Flat hair becomes hair that stands up, and it is not lifeless. It do like this. Afros stand on their own. Our hair defies gravity in every area that it's in. No, I'm not worried about other people, but I'm telling y'all my observations, and I'm trying to get answers to why these things happen. And I got milk melanated family members that love me, and they gonna tell me the truth. How are we? Okay, listen. This is not church, and we are doing research on who the real Egyptians and who the real Greek gods are. This falls right in line. So while y'all trying to run my class, the whole reason I just showed y'all the dark bodies that y'all showed y'all, and I'm showing y'all the things that I'm showing y'all right now, is because in that biblical book behind me, they tried to trick y'all. And I'm showing you the truth. Now, if you don't want it, you can leave and go keep believing a lie. But every single thing that I'm talking about has to do with why there were wars and things like that. So if you don't want to listen, swipe and go. Or go watch it later on YouTube. Or don't watch it all. Or go get your own books and study for yourself. Because if you think you're going to tell me what to talk about and when, y'all must be new. The reason I kept showing y'all that all of those half beings had locks is for a reason. Because what kind of hair do I got right now? It said that Jesus is here, or the Savior, by whatever name you call him, Yeshua, Joshua, whatever, had hair like lamb's wool. If you look at the front of my hair, it looked like lamb's wool. It said his skin was bronze, kind of looked like a penny, like this. So it don't have to be important to you, but I'm teaching you Bible even while I'm talking to you about skin color and melanin and hair and full lips and full hips. I'm still teaching you history. So whether you want to hear it or not, you can go away and go eat some cereal at Saturday morning. But this ain't church. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about, and then go smoke and come back and talk about something else. So with that, matter of fact, I ain't even got to leave. Give me a second. Just so you know, this ain't church. Now, what you want to do? We history buffs, we science buffs. Like, don't come over here trying to tell me how to run my class. Go run yours. If y'all know so much and y'all do so much, do it on y'all TikTok. Y'all come over here trying to tell me what to do, and that pissed me off. Because if you knew so much, why you ain't teaching it? Why aren't you over here trying to tell me? Now, back to my damn class. Hell, my nerves with that. Yeah, we're off the word. This ain't church. Swipe up. You didn't drive here. You ain't stuck here. It took, you type that, you type too much. Swipe. Don't type swipe. Don't type swipe. That need to be a shirt. Don't type swipe. Don't type swipe. You don't go to the church if the pastor start talking about 1969 when he had all his hoes and he was a pimp. Y'all, pastor. listening to a whole bunch of yes, because I ain't doing this. And all that old mess. Stop. If I was up here and the Lord said, y'all be here for 17 hours. Saints, when I was out in the world, you'll listen to that for 69 minutes. And he wasn't talking about nothing. He didn't tell y'all none of his business or nothing. He didn't even really tell no testimony. Y'all so used to shows that real classes don't register. Y'all used to a show every Sunday into the choir gonna sing, y'all gonna get your money, play with your friends, fake church. We ain't fake over here. You don't want to know all of the truth? Keep scrolling. Don't type swipe. I ain't went on not one person live trying to tell them what they need to do. Not one. I done been on a few people. I ain't never did that. You need to talk about, and you need to, and you. I'm 42 years old. Don't nobody tell me nothing. Now, this is the Book of the Bee. I'm always teaching. No matter what I'm talking about, I'm teaching. It ain't just when I'm talking about this. I teach life skills here as well. We don't just teach biblical studies. We teach everything. This is a well-rounded. So we talk about abuse. We talk about how that affects your life. We talk about how your thought life affects your life. So even if we're not in the Bible and we're talking about disease, like a disease in your mind, I'm still teaching. Back to what I was saying. What? Why? In the Book of the Bee, do it say, of the creation of sea monsters, fish, winged owl, and the reptilians that are, the reptiles that are in the sea? This the Book of the Bee. This a good book. Talk about the dwelling place of the angels, the classes of the angels. My toes is down here. Y'all hear them wiggling? Y'all know when I be moving side to side like this, my toes is just wiggly. It says, the fathers, when they have been deemed worthy at any time to see our Lord in Revelation, have seen him in heaven surrounded by the cherubim and the seraphim. This also talks about, hence is handed down that the number of people who are going to enter the world is equal to the number of all the heavenly hosts, but some say that the number is equal to one of the classes only. It says that they may fill the place of those who have fallen through transgression of the law, because the demons fell from 3 classes of angels. From each class, a third part. If then it is acknowledged, if that is an acknowledged fact, that there are 3 orders of angels, in each order there are 3 classes, and in every class a number equivalent to all of mankind. What is the total number of angels? What do it mean when my toes wiggle? I'm excited or intrigued or happy, or just, it makes my calves tight. What is a magi? It says of the coming magi from where? When Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judah, and the star appeared to the magi, the magicians. This book is right in my face. Hold on. Or did I? Oh no, I put it back. The Magi of Nineveh and Babylon. It said, which would be Persia. These are places in Persia. Babylon and Nineveh, Persia. Okay. So when the Magi in the east, 12 Persian kings took offerings of gold, myrrh, and frankincense and came to worship him. These are their names. Y'all ready for y'all first word? Yes or no? Y'all ready for y'all first word? All right. The spelling is Zarwandad. 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 The son of Artaban. Zarwan is in Nancy. Dad. Look it up. Artaban, the fourth Magi. What y'all got? All right. Okay, so in the King James, it just says wise men, right? Hands up if you know that the King James. It just say wise men in King James, right? Okay. It's saying here it was 12. And here it says 12. And they give the real names. Let's go to the second one. And Hormiz. Hormizd. Tell me who that is. The Armenians are Persians. Hormizdad. Hormizad. H-O-R, like Hormel, but Hormizdad. Right. Miss Discover. Yes. Look them up. Tell me who they is. One of the kings of Iran? You mean Persia? Third Sassanian king of Iran. So then y'all wonder why. I went and got this. See who's on the front of there? Do you see him? Kind of looks like he belongs around these people, right? Oh. So then the Elamites, who I know the Israelites had a problem with, the Medians, the Parthians, all of the, oh, and there go y'all people, they just, the SAS, Sassanids, they right in there too. Look, right there. See it? Sassanids. Or however you say that name. Yep. Here go y'all early Haitians. They mentioned everywhere. The Hittites are the Haitians. Keeps being proven. So when you read about the Hittite people, that's the Haitian people. And Haitians do magic, right? Do Haitians do magic? Are Haitians known for magic? Yes? Do Haitians have magic? A lot of it? No? Do they have magic? Lots of magic. And the Hittite women were one of the races of women that were taught magic by angels. The Hittites. Now they're the Haitians. This is why I want to go back and study who went where in the migrations of the people to see if they kids is still doing what was taught to them back before or right after the 7th generation from Adam. And it is. The stories and the magic has been passed down. Because people are still being turned into pans or whatever you call them things over in Haitian countries. People are still being turned into the pan-like animals right now. With magic, Yoruba, and all these other things. You mean turning them into the beings we be seeing in the books? People be having their little hooves. Man, y'all know that's my favorite part when they just be sitting there, they little hooves and they little tail be going at the back in the dirt. They always sitting in the middle of the village too. And everybody around them just... And they be like, bah. No. You wasn't mad when you had them legs up in there. Now put your hooves straight so we can get this picture for the internet. Put your hooves straight and tuck your tail under a little bit. Don't make it move. Make it be still. Yes, voodoo and magic are the same thing. All magic is magic. It's just different levels. Mad. You mad? Is you mad? Okay, do me a favor real quick. Tell me who Zambran is. Zambran. Stop, y'all. Stop it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, the reason we study the race of the giants because we know the mothers were taught magic. So then we need to see what are the most magical cultures on the planet. And it just seems to be that a lot of times it'd be the darker skinned folks. Right? Jamaica, Brazil, where they gotta go back in the sticks and it'd be a super dark person back there with that magic, boy. That magic stick. Weedy beep 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 beady bop beep beep. India, China, Japan, everywhere. Why? Uh-oh. Don't do that. That's too much. I don't want all of that in there. Every time y'all see an old ancient Japanese warrior, they like my color or darker. When they go see the old ancient man sitting up there with the two little things, he be black like me. Honduras, magic stick, magic touch, everything. Y'all don't think King Midas was black? It's much gold that was running through Persia and Egypt and all of those places. And we know that the angels are the ones that taught the men how to extract the gold and stuff out of the rocks. We learned that earlier, right? And Africa's the richest continent. They have more Zambran. Z-A-B. I'm sorry, Zambran. Zambran. Abracadabra means I create what I speak. And you wonder why they always put kids. They put that in, what's the name? And kids be walking around saying it all day. Yeah, Uganda, they found all the $28 trillion worth of gold. I'm trying to read what y'all saying. I need glasses. Is the thing. Name also Zimran. Who is it? Zimran and Zimbran. So there's two names. The first son of Abraham with Keturah. Did y'all know that? Who knew? Can you see where they live right now? Because if I'm not mistaken, they was in India when he was having all these babies with her. That's why the Saraswati and Hagar River is over there. You found Zamorin? Zamarian. Y'all want to see something? Now, I read this already, but it just made... Okay. It says how the nation of Troglodytes were derived from Abraham and Keturah. Right? Look up the Troglodytes. But before y'all do, tell me that these names and these names don't look like they could be the same almost. See right there where it say Keturah, whose 6 sons were born to him, men of courage and sagacious mind, Zambran, Jazar, Madian, Joshebek, and Sus, the sons of them, were Asher, Luam, the sons of Madian, and Ephas, Ophran, or Aphra, right? And then look at the names of these cities. I bet you if we translate these, they're similar. Because the country of Arabia. And this will be considered Arabia right now. But this is how these cities got their name because they was Abraham's sons with a Hindu-like woman. Or whatever. They settled in the Hindu area. The Troglodytes, where are they from? Where are the Troglodytes from? And they were the cave people. See, when y'all heard cave people, y'all thought the caves of Europe where it was cold. No, these are all the caves of Qumran in Africa, and all the caves that are in the mountains where they have the beautiful paintings and all of that. Those were the cave people that they was telling y'all about. The Troglodytes, the people that lived in the desert in the caves. Not the cave people from Europe. Not those cave people. There are beautiful caves in Africa, and people made homes in them. And it's so funny because in Adam and Eve, the book is called The Cave of what? What's the first book of Adam and Eve called, y'all? The Cave of what? What was the first things in the Adam and Eve that God had the angels bring Adam and Eve out of the garden? Who read it? Treasures. Y'all remember where God went and got all that stuff from? All the stuff that he gave Adam and Eve? He only gave them a few things to go in there. He gave them gold rods to light the cave. Solid gold rods to light their cave as a nightlight. Pure gold. And where do they be going and finding all this gold and stuff? Down in the ground in caves and stuff like that. What is mining? Mining, if you go mining, then you create a cave to mine gold and silver and different phosphates and all that stuff. And where do y'all think that the Egyptians was getting all of their gold, and the Persians? You got to get it out of the ground. So that means that they were mining gold because the angels taught them in our OTP book 1 how to extract the metals. Gold is a metal out of the rock. You have to extract gold from rock, extract silver from rock, extract iron from rock. You have to extract it out of the rocks. The angels taught that in Egypt and Africa. Everybody had gold on. They had gold in their teeth. Oh, wait a minute. We still doing that right now. They had gold on their rims. They had gold and silver and chrome on their cars back then, and we still doing it. The rims on their chariot was gold. Black folks get, the first thing they do before they even fix the transmission is get some gold or silver rims for their chariot. And they gonna put some gold in their mouth and some gold on their kids and some jewelry and gold in their hair and gold on the front porch if they can. And it's gonna be a panther with a gold bracelet on, necklace on it under their grandma's kitchen cabinet. And it's gonna be a black queen sitting somewhere, and she gonna have that same thing on. It's gonna be 18 statues lining when you go downstairs. Don't touch none of them now. They only for show. And it's always a black woman with a braided wig at church, looking just like an Egyptian woman, and she didn't have her granddaughter put them gold things on it because she still think it's 1990. No? It's plenty of ministers right now with golds. The Lord took me from the streets, but you didn't get rid of that gold, boy. You kept that, so when you ding, they know who you used to be. Every time they dig up an Egyptian pharaoh or Persian pharaoh, they got golds and diamonds and crowns in their teeth. But we're told that's unprofessional, but we was kings. But who was going to tell us we couldn't? We didn't work for nobody then. I'm going to put golds in my mouth, and I'm going to have gold in my hair, and I'm going to have a gold on my car, and I'm going to have... I don't like nobody. Who was you talking to? I work for me. Matter of fact, Go get my gold fan I just had my homeboy make for me. And fan me with that. I can see. The same people that was pimping their rides back then is still pimping their rides today. A car ain't nothing but a chariot. It's horses under the hood, ain't it? 400 horsepower. 375, baby. That's got that 350 in it. 350 horses. What you mean? All chromed out, all gold out. Oh, come on, y'all. I know how it go. We still pimping our chariots to today. And go get us a grill to match our chariot. Each one of them. Because they didn't just have one chariot. They had a war chariot. They had I'm going to get the hose chariot. They had I got a low chariot. I got to be low-key chariot. Sound like the brothers from the hood that I know. Or no. Am I wrong? Brothers, y'all ain't got no gold rims or nothing or no shiny wheels on your chariot. You ain't got all the bells and whistles on the inside, and you only bring that out at a certain time. Normally the summer, when the sun god is out and it's shining. And then you put lights under it. Oh. Okay. So we can even see you in the night. Like phosphorus on the bottom of a chariot so that they can see at night. Y'all thought that was new? No. They had phosphorus on the bottom of theirs too, so they stuff was glowing as they was rolling too. Y'all just doing what your granddaddies did. They took shrimps and stuff, crushed them up and made phosphorus powder and painted underneath there. So they was riding with lights under their stuff too. Y'all stuff ain't new. Now, I don't know how they got the beats in there. They might have had some people in the back with the drums like do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, uh-oh, do-do, 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 ding, do-do, 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 ding, do-do. You know, they had like the people in the back flipping the things and stuff like that's because they didn't probably, I don't think they had no 15, so I could just, that's how I be seeing it in my mind. Y'all might not see the Bible like that, but I got to connect the dots and see who kids belong to who. And if I look at the Egyptians and how they used to throw parties, yeah, they was black folks. Don't choke. Y'all didn't see. Y'all seen Coming to America? Who ain't seen Coming to America 1 or 2? We don't do nothing regular. Hoes throwing gold dust before we walk. Don't get us what? Black folks want you to hear us before we come. We want you to see us. Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna say it. You can hear your brother coming from the... Why he don't turn that music down? Then he get up, the whole house vibrating. Why he don't turn? I already know who that is. Got tweeters, 6x9s, 12s, 15s, and 3 amps in here. Come on. Alright. Who is you talking to? Hydraulics. Just like a chariot. You're up high. And then you and come on down to the ground and let your girl out. Baby, y'all is not doing nothing new. Y'all doing what you Lamborghini doors, chariot doors. Phew. Seats come in with the curtains and y'all little Bentleys and stuff. No, they've been doing that. Alpines, you know it. Don't forget the Fosgate and Rock for Fosgate and the Arizona Gold. Don't forget. Pirellis. Dayton's. 5-point stores. You know, gold and silver. I'm old. So let's not forget the 32s and 27-inch rims. I hated that phase. I'm not gonna lie. Why do we gotta feel like I'm getting in a truck? This is a 72 Monte Carlo. We is not supposed to be. This is stupid. This is stupid. The rims is bigger than the whole car. I don't like this. My heels is 7 inches so that I can get into a Yukon. Not this. Can't even get out. You gotta lift me down. This dumb. I'm gonna be cute trying to go to the club. I'm just gonna sit in the car. I love y'all. Listen, Arizona too, baby. Indianapolis, everywhere I done went. If you go to the hood on Sunday or Saturday, it's gonna be some old school, some low riders, some high riders, some custom made vehicles, especially after the club in the summertime. Bikes and trikes and yeah. We still tricking out our carriages. We still tricking them out. We still putting gold rims on the chariots and stuff. Ain't nothing changed. Diamonds on the consoles. We ain't changed. Whether it's real or not, we still doing what our ancestors did. Because every chariot they found is emeralds and rubies and diamonds embedded in it, laid in gold and all of this, copper, scrolls. We was too petty. We couldn't even write on paper. I'm a king. Go on and pour me some of that copper and press it in that. See how they think about that. Come over here with that old papyrus paper. I'm writing my stuff on copper, bro. Look, everything I touch gold, bro. Everything I touch valuable, bro. I don't even do no cheap stuff, bro. Like, the copper scrolls, they found them all in Egypt and Persia. Why y'all couldn't just write on paper? Y'all had to tell us y'all had that much money that you writing on gold, really? We ain't changed. We have not changed at all, family. So when y'all think we have it. We are still the same. You will go in black folks' house. It's going to be some black and gold or gold something solid. It's going to be a wall piece of something that look like solid gold somewhere in there. Yeah, they had that much gold. They putting gold on their cats and their animals. Do you not see the gold necklaces? Y'all little dogs is where the little silver changed the stick. They dogs had real gold that. And they lions were real gold. Real. As heavy as theirs was. Brass candlesticks and gold spoons and stuff. That's why the British be over there digging our stuff up. This is pure. We have not been able to find gold like this anywhere on Earth. The only place we find it is Africa. Your panther rugs. And do it got a gold collar on it, or is the eyes gold? Or is the background gold around with a little bit of glitter, and then you can see the mirror with the black trim? Is that what the one you talk about? With the lights in the back, so it kind of sit up off the thing a little bit. And it be club pictures from the pushed in there around the side. That kind of... No. Black and gold edges. Yes, baby. I know all about it. Might have done got... Had a little shot glasses in the back of it. Some of them had trays so you could line all your shot glasses up. But the Panther was in the back with the lights coming down on it and the rose picture in the glass everybody had. That you took at the grocery store or the swap meet on Saturday and go back 2 weeks later and get your pictures. With all your gold rings on your hands and all your 19,000 chains. And it's a ring, a ring, a ring, a ring, a ring like that. No. We don't still do that now. Got rings on every fingers. And all our chains is together. And then our ears is pierced all the way up with gold here and gold here and gold here and gold here and gold and gold and gold and gold and gold and gold. No. We don't do that no more. No. No, we don't do none of that no more. We do not put beads in our hair and stuff, and little intricate glass beads, and we don't do none of that stuff no more. Nope, we don't. No, we wear our hair silky straight, and we have blue eyes, and we only wear braided wigs when we're gonna go on TV and act like Cleopatra or somebody like that. So we'll put on a braided wig or some locks when we gonna act, but in reality, we don't wear our hair like that no more. We don't wear beads in our hair. The Egyptians don't wear beads in their hair no more, and they don't put gold on everything and silver on everything they can no more. No, they don't do that. No, they don't put their kids in big old gaudy diamond chains and big old gaudy diamonds and they like 2 months old. Nope. Nope. The original Egyptians are not doing that anymore. The original Persians are still not doing that stuff. We're still not putting beads and stuff in our hair and grills in our mouth, and we're still not doing it. No, we do not do that. We don't do that anymore. We do not lace our chariots up with gold and our children up with... We don't do that. Nope. We are a civilized people now. We don't wear braids or any kind of gold jewels or beads in our hair. No. Not the new Egyptians. They don't do that. Another race of people that kind of looks like the people that used to do that, but they make the people that's portrayed right now. So no, they don't do that. But you know, your lineage and your heritage and your history, it's gonna show itself. You're not gonna have to look for it. It's be right in your face of who's who and who's not. Nope, the African kings are still not getting golds and diamonds put in their mouth. Absolutely not. They are not doing that. They work in corporate America with a suit on. They're a little fair-skinned, you know. Nope. The African kings are not. Nope, they're not doing that. Nope. Not being denied jobs because they got permanent goals that they can't take out with diamonds and stuff. Nope, the Egyptian kings are not going through that right now. No. They are not being denied jobs because they wear their hair like how they used to. Nope. No. Nope, the original Egyptians and kings from those areas are not doing that. They extraterrestrials. You said it forever. They are extraterrestrials. They didn't even really exist. They was myths and stuff. They wasn't even really real because they didn't happen before the Middle Ages. So we don't got to count them. They not even real. The people that wear golds in their mouth and golds in their hair and golds all on their everything they got, them people was not even real. They are myths. That's what they said in this book. It's a myth. No, they never existed. They was a made-up race of people. Even though it's some people that still get permanent golds and diamonds in their teeth, and every chariot they got is blinged all the way out and gold and silver. But nope, those people never existed. It was a mythology. None of their descendants, they're all washed away and gone away, and we don't know where they are. We have absolutely no idea of where their descendants are. Have you seen them? Anybody with gold teeth and gold in their diamonds and on their chariots and stuff? No? You over here? How about you over here? Have you seen any people that wear gold beads in their hair and stuff, and they no? And they wrap their hair up in a sock that makes them look like their head is really long because their locks are longer. No, you haven't seen any of those people around? That kind of wear the tribe of Judah on their stuff and their hair looks a little coney when they have their locks scratched? No? None of those people around you, huh? Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Nope. Haven't seen any. We don't know where their descendants is at. The ancient Egyptians. We have no idea. We don't know where the ancient Persians' descendants is. We don't know. We can't find them. We've looked all over the world and we cannot find them. So when y'all find them, let me know where the people with the rims and the gold teeth and the locks that make their hair look like a cone, like Nefertiti kind of head was a little bit, or if you see any of those people anywhere around you, can you let me know? Because that might just be the descendants of the originals. They do stuff like this. They was autodidactic polymaths. So they, when they go out into the sun, they skin glow and change colors. Did you know that? These original people, when UV light hit them, something happens to their molecular structure. Did you know? And they actually turn sun rays into energy. Did you know that? What? We flip colors when the sun hit us. Like real quick. Like boo, boo, boo. I go outside right now. I'm going to have a tan in 2 seconds. Did y'all know that? And we kind of flip-flop like this. I'm just saying. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Ah! UV light in the right space. It changed stuff that be right in front of your face. And then it'll look completely different if you leave it that long enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see it better this way or that way. I don't know which way. Because it's light in here. If I was to take y'all in that bathroom in there, y'all see it real, real good. Yep. Stuff like this. And this, and this, and this. And this. It's light outside, so y'all can't really see. But this is UV activated, so when I go out in the sun, it's going to, the longer I'm out there, the hotter it gets, it's going to change colors like me. So, with that, family, I love y'all. And this was a good class. We had a healthy showing out of people. So, with that, I just don't want y'all to think that myth is myth no more. Because you can't have no genealogies of extraterrestrials if they was just Chaldean people. They were the Chaldees. They weren't extraterrestrial. Well, technically they were because their daddies were extraterrestrials. But the Nephilim that are mentioned in Thor and Hindu and every other race of people is the Nephilim, that children of the angels that came down and disobeyed God because they didn't want to worship us. So they made a race of people that they thought we were going to worship. And for a time we did. And as a matter of fact, there's a lot of people that have their symbols and their names on their bodies because they thought they were gods, but they weren't. And that's why the earth was flooded, because of the monsters and stuff that were here before, that some of them are still here. And this is why we see different beings that get caught on camera that are hidden. They say we only explored a certain percentage of the world, where there's stuff that's been here way longer than us. So there's that. And magic is real because people are still being turned into half human, half animal beings in certain countries. So, extraterrestrials might be the Haitians and the Africans and the different people that learned magic straight from the angels when the earth was new in the 7th generation after Adam in the days of Jared. Oh, yeah. It's great. So this is not in no ice. We know that the land of Jupiter, the land of... This ain't in no ice. It's in the heat, actually. And the tallest people on the planet are the Sudanese. And if you look up where the last race of giants were run to, if I'm not mistaken, it's the land where the Sudanese people are. Are the Sudanese the tallest people? Now y'all see why we got the hoodies we got. Y'all want to see our hoodies? Give me a second. These are why we have the hoodies we have. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all, my little hoodie collection. I love Elise. Man, listen, our mod is the truth. She keep us all the way together. Ugh. Listen, that's why we want understanding in every language. It ain't every, but it's a whole bunch of different languages. It's our new hoodie. And it got the circle for seeking you shall find understanding in all other places, and not just your own language, but look outside of your normal. So this is understanding in like Japanese, I think like Russian, like it's a whole bunch of different, this all means understanding in several different languages, right? Then you got the circle trouble, but she let y'all pick these. Like I wanted glitter and pretty. She let y'all pick what y'all want. I get to pick what I want. You got to do the same design, but you can pick the colors and whatnot. Glitter, no glitter. This glows in the dark. As you can see, it says Titan. Right there. You got Omega, Prey, God. It's all kind. Gilgamesh is in here. Look, Gilgamesh at the bottom. So this is a real word search. Cyclops on the side. It's a whole bunch of words in here. Right? Nephilim, straight down the middle. Siren. See? Siren. So we want people to go looking this stuff up. And it glows in the dark. And you can pick your glow, and she lets you pick which words you want to glow. She is awesome, y'all. For real. Like because you got to get this design, but you can pick, what, if you want God and Prey to glow, if you want Gilgamesh and Cyclops, or whatever you pick, you can get that to glow. We got our WOU, and this is all on Nerd Junk Shop, y'all. So nerd is spelled with a 3. Nerd Junk Shop. And our mod does all of these. She hand makes every last one of these cuts and hand makes every last one of these. So it is custom. Literally. She just made my autodidactic polymath because we self-taught in so many subjects. Oh, yeah. Y'all, I cannot wait to bang this in the wind. And this glow too. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I love it. Oh, I don't exactly holy man. Because that's what we do. We learn by ourselves. We don't got to go to school to do that. We got wisdom in several different languages. It's got Arabic. It's got Greek, Spanish. I believe that's Japanese or Chinese, one of them. This is Afrikaans, Afrikaans or whatever. But all of these mean wisdom. Sophia. This is Ethiopian text here. which is pretty cool. So you have these in all different. Is that Hebrew? Is it Hebrew? Sorry, I thought it was the. It looks like the Ethiopian text, so I apologize if I was wrong. We got a white one too. These are our like our word hoodies, basically like our learn. So this says knowledge and several. I believe this is Chinese. One of them's Japanese, but these are all different languages, and it says knowledge. So when you put this on, right, that means seeking you shall find knowledge, right? So with that, y'all know I like stuff that got meaning. I ain't putting just nothing on my body. And then we got our as above, so below, because God said just like it is in heaven, it's here on earth. I believe that. And then we have WOU, We Outside University shirts. We got our soon-to-be Circa Trova Institute of Wisdom shirts. Right? We got that in pink. And we got it in green, well, maroon and green. Right? So you can wear a pink one or a green one. We getting our stuff together, y'all, for our school. We about to have a real school. So you have your collegiate gear. We got t-shirts. So everything that you buy in a hoodie, you can buy in a t-shirt. If you're not a hoodie person, that's the cool thing about her. She does hoodies. We got our apocryphal. Yes, and I'm running y'all through here. We got our apocryphal. These all glow in the dark. I love this. Y'all know I like glow in the dark stuff. It's my thing out here. See if this one will do it. I'm a big kid when it comes to certain stuff because I'm still going to be happy. I don't got to be stuffy because y'all want to be stuffy. Or be so sedity that you can't have no real fun. You know, who want to live like that? That's an unhappy way to be. But yeah, I don't know if y'all can see. But these glow in the dark too. Oh, you can see it right there. Yeah, they glow real, 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 real good. And yes, I did the yin and yang symbol because when you understand that there is good and evil in every situation, then you understand what that means. Because we got it in white and silver too. And we got blankets. And the one I got on. So these all our hoodies so far. And then we got like our Books Over Birkin t-shirt. We done did a lot in like 5 months, y'all. We done did a lot of, like, you know, because we got our blankets to match our as above, so below hoodies for when you're reading. We got the white and silver one. We got a black and gold one. And then we got like a white and brown one. This the white and silver one. It's like ombre silver. Because I like reading and being comfortable. And then we got the gold and green one too that match our hoodie. So you can get your hoodie, your blanket, and your books. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So you can hang this up, put it on the end of your bed, lay under it and read to your husband or wife or however y'all, whatever. Read to the kids, grandkids, you know. You got to be comfortable when you're trying to study. Your mini circle kid wants something? Yes. The mom, when she gets back from Cali, she's actually working on the little kids because my daughter want one too. My daughter's got they hoodies and she's like, oh, my daughter definitely needs one of these, Mom. She's 2 months. She was like, no, she needs to match with me. Like, no. She was like, yeah, she's getting the same one. I said, oh, my Lord. Create mine. Because, you know, the mine literally lets you customize. So all my daughters, like one of my daughters, hers is like, she has like, for her apocrypha, she got like green with like leopard print and this like silver stuff. Hers is cold. I was like, I want one of those. And I want how you did yours. One of them put snake skin in her. So she got like the orange in the middle or something like that. Then it was like snake skin, apocrypha. Like they did some hard ones. I was like, eh. So she lets you customize. Some people just tell her, do whatever you want. She'll get, or you can customize your, you know, yo, whatever, man. You can't do that nowhere. Like my daughters, the ones they did was cold. I was like, hey, yeah. And I seen some of y'all too. The ones y'all be coming up with is nice too. So everybody ain't gonna have the same one unless you choose. But you get to choose your stuff. Thank you. You get to choose how you want your hoodie to look. Like if you want blue glow in the dark right here, and then whatever, like leopard on this, and then whatever. Like, you got to get the same design, but you can choose your color pattern. She got all of that stuff, so I be loving it. Because anything I can dream up, she done did it. And if she don't got it, she'll get a hold to it. You go to Nerd Junk Shop. Nerd Junk is spelled N3. NerdJunkShop.com. Yep, she let you customize. So I love it. My goal was to get 15 hoodies by December, by the end of the year, and I'm at 9. I got probably 3 more I want to get out, and then I'll wait till next year. It's on my website. Go to circuitrova22.com and go down to the bottom. There's a link there. Circuitrova22.com and go down to the bottom. It's just Nerd Junk, y'all. NerdJunkShop.com. Just if you type in Nerd Junk Shop, it might even just come up, but it's with a 3. So N3RD. Can y'all put the link up, Tone, or somebody, please? Hold on, let me see. Why is it not letting me do nothing with my own comments? See, that's stupid. That's why I don't even do it. But it's that Nerd Junk Shop right there. NerdJunkShop.com. I was just asking if you could just put the link. Somebody put the link in there for me so that people know where to go. So if you want any of this merch that we got, and let me tell y'all something. These hoodies is not cheap. Like, they are good. You see the... Yeah. Like, they good. Yeah. Yes, all religions are just a piece of the whole truth. You hit it, kid, cool the cat. Yep. Yep. That's why they tell you don't go read outside of that, because then they can't pit you against everybody. When you find out it's all the same story, then you have no reason to be mad at the people around you. Because y'all actually are reading and talking about the same things. Just some people started to worship the people instead of worshiping God. They started to worship the children of the angels. And they still do. Yeah, so... No, you're not supposed to do no magic tone. You know that. But I love y'all. So I'm about to go eat and probably take me a nap. We might have a class this evening. We might not. I don't know yet. I don't know how my day is going to go just yet. But I love y'all, and I hope y'all learned some stuff today. Did y'all learn some stuff today? Anybody learn some stuff? I already know they gonna copy it. And folks already do. I'm not worried about it. It's already folks on the internet saying stuff, and I'm like, do they follow me? But I forgot people can just watch. They don't have to follow you or nothing. Go do their research. I don't really care, because it's really about teaching people for me. It's really about helping people see God in a different way. So if you use it, good. If you get to teach the people in your community, that's why I'm telling y'all where the books and stuff is. I don't try to tell y'all about the secret information and keep it to myself. I show y'all exactly where it is. My lives are recorded on YouTube. All of this is on YouTube. We got over 100 and something videos, I think. How many videos we got on YouTube, y'all, now? And we do Zoom. We have a Zoom normally. We'll probably do Zoom tonight. I've just been tired. We have a Zoom pretty much 4 or 5 times a week for like 3 hours, 2 hours every day. We do a Zoom class. We do Zoom, TikTok class, and YouTube all at the same time whenever we do it. This the only like during the day I really don't do the Zooms because it's too much. But in the evenings we have a Zoom class and it's free. We just ask people to like when it started getting time, like it just came out the account. So you know what I'm saying? Send $1, $2, whatever for you to be in a. I mean, you don't have to pay because people have paid it for this month and whatever. But you know that's we've been having Zoom classes for almost 5 months now, free. You can come, join in the Zoom, talk, ask questions. Like, it's good. Just don't get on my nerves. That's all I pray. And I don't charge nobody or nothing. Y'all know, we used to be on there for hours and hours, but I had to stop. Yeah, I don't even know how many YouTube videos we got now. That's crazy. We got a lot in just months. And I didn't even start doing YouTube until like May, I think. I didn't start doing YouTube until May. Around that time, something like that. So from May until now, we got a lot of videos. Yeah, we talk. We chop it up. We family for real over here. If you knew, like, we have a whole organization where we help people. Like, it's a real thing. Like, we not on here just trying to be like everybody else. Like, I'm not trying to amass no riches because all of the money that has been donated to my organization, more than 95% of it, even money that's given to when they say for Circa, I put it in the foundation so we can make sure everybody get books and stuff. So with that, I don't, you know, if I need something, but if I don't need anything, then the money gets donated to other people to help. Thank you, Jazz. Yeah, so with that, we're not takers. You know what I mean? If we see our people need something, but we trying to get that in order because there's takers. And so we trying to make sure that we are able to weed through the users and the people that just want to take advantage because we don't like them kind of folks over here. Unless you trying to change. But if you're not, yeah, we going to run you your rights. So you might not want to stay too long over here. We'll run you out of town. You white? What does that mean? We got a lot of white people here. Have you not been paying attention? When I say milk melanated, that's what I'm talking about. We got a lot of white people here. There's so many white people here. What do you mean? We got Asian people. We got people from freaking the Netherlands and everywhere, just Scotland and all kinds of places, everywhere. You're white. Well, come on in, white folks. We love white people here. We just be trying to tell y'all about y'all great-great-granddaddies and stuff because they kind of twisted the story a little bit. So we just be trying to, you know, help y'all understand for real what really happened. You know what I'm saying? But we love white people, of course. We love everybody. As long as you not trying to come over here and start trouble and be on some funny stuff, because this ain't church, so folks get cussed out over here. And if you want to go with me, I will go, but sometimes they have to drag me back. They say come back, Circa, because it'd be a whole bunch. Like, can I tell y'all something? Did y'all know that white folks were slaves first in Arabia? They were called Memluks. So when people say go back to slavery, well, Memluks was the first slaves, and they were white slaves. Memluk. So really, we Memlooks, a Memluk. They were Arabian slaves. You wanna know how I know? Because it's in Arabian Nights. And I looked it up and I studied, and it is a real thing. Or the Slavs, right? That's where the word slave came from. Slavic. If y'all haven't realized, most of the books we read are Slavonic. Most of the books in the OTP have a Slavonic version. Slave. Memlooks. White folks first. Then y'all came back because y'all was mad because y'all was slaves and y'all enslaved us. I get it. That's why I don't be mad. Y'all was slave first. It's okay. So really, when y'all be telling us to go back, y'all don't really want us to go back to slavery, because if we go back to the original slavery, y'all was our slaves first. So don't say that no more. That's why I be saying, like, don't say that, because you don't know the history. You basically telling me that you want to be my slave again. If we go back to how it really used to be, you was the one that changed, not me. First. Not second. First. There goes the Memlooks. Look it up. And y'all see that the Persian history and Mesopotamia history was before the Middle Ages. And the Middle Ages is when the Romans and stuff came back and enslaved the black folks and the Greeks and stuff. Well, that's why the Romans were so fierce. And by that time, they had been where there wasn't no sun for a while. So then they had changed colors because the original Romans were not white people. They migrated to Asia and all these places, and their skin tones changed because of the foods that they ate that were not the same foods that were native to Africa. Y'all love me? You love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Y'all seen that little girl? She was smacking her daddy in the head, kissing him. Do you love me? Do you love me? You love me, daddy? You love me? Memlooks, mammies. Go back with your mammy. Y'all don't even know where that word came from. Don't be saying that you insulting yourself, because mammy come from memlook. Meme, mammy. Don't you not insult me crazy? You don't know history, so you don't even know. You talk about your own self crazy. Slavs became slaves. You don't know the history, I know. You were my granddaddy's slave. No, you were my great-great-great-granddaddy's slave. This is our country, liars. Y'all done stole everything. Stop it. We didn't hit y'all hand long enough. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, and y'all might not like what I got to say, and this ain't all, but a lot of them, when black women start raising y'all kids, they got bad as hell. When black women was raising y'all kids, they manned it. Now they school shooters. You are smart. You are beautiful. You are. But I don't want her to go. She loved me. Rich white folks' kids is still taken care of by the nanny today. They folks don't fool with them. Them kids be loving they Spanish and African and Asian nannies more than they love their parents. Because the parents be rich and drunk and not paying no attention. And so they get raised by their nannies. Women most times of color. Asian, African, Hindu, whatever, Indian, whatever. They most times don't be a white nanny. Why is that? How come most of the rich people's nannies is women of color? Even if it's not black, it's Asian, it's somebody from a Maria Consuela. And most of these people will chop their kids' head off if they disrespect them. You ever seen a Spanish mother with her chancla chasing somebody? Y'all ain't seen it? When they snatch their hair real quick and say, Mija, don't. Who are you talking to, mijo? Who are you talking? They be about the. Your chancla, yeah? Do you want it? All right, you better quit playing with me, mijo, because I will. Y'all know. Black women carry things that they can beat their kids with in silence in their purse to church and stuff. Because I'm going to pop you and you better cry in silence. Praise the Lord. Fans. Weapons. Whooping tools. Give me your hand. Sit down. A wooden spoon, eye caps, paint mix. Thing in my purse. Sure did. And getting one for the grandkids too. Pat back, sit down. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'll just put it back in my purse. You better stop crying. You better cry in silence. You better not let a tear drop. Ooh, y'all don't know nothing about that. You be trying to figure it out. These tears is coming on their own because you just smacked the tar out of my head. But I can't let the tears fall and I can't cry out loud. So I just got to try to get my life together. So, you just beat my whole back in. What you mean? Listen. Oh. Hot Wheels track at church? Yes. Yes. How y'all know about that? The little short piece. The little short piece. That curved piece. Because it'll fit. Mm-hmm. How y'all know about that? Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Well, I be live all the time. Normally in the evenings at 6:30. You ain't lying. My daughter just told me yesterday. Ooh, you ain't lying either. You said a Sunday school pamphlet rolled up ain't no joke. Baby, listen. And don't let them be and then crumple them ends. Baby, listen. Tear your whole knee up already. And they gonna pop you where the pastor can't see. So it's gonna be around your leg area. Yeah, or a comb. A rat tail comb. Baby, get that flat thing. You will see them comb lines on your leg. Y'all seen the comb lines on your leg when she bring that comb out of her purse? Them heavy ones though. Back, 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 back. You be like, ooh. Don't make me. Don't make me. Don't you embarrass me in this church. I'm gonna beat you too. Again, praise the Lord, sister. Praise the Lord. I'm gonna kick your tail when we get home. Hallelujah. You just wait. You just. Oh yes, I'm good for thumping ears too. Not squeezed fingers. That's a new one. Squeezed fingers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Be hoping that the donkey say, hey, that the church say, that the pastor be saying ass the same time you saying it, so they thought you was reading the scripture when you was talking about whooping the kid. That ain't the kind of donkey they was talking about. Nope. Ultra firm handshake. Did she just cuss? I was reading what the pastor was saying about a horse bite when they grab your lips and pull them a little bit. Gotta get that shake on it real good. Did you hear what I said? Close your mouth. And they lips be in this part right here. That part right there, and you be like, did you hear what I said? Shut your mouth. Shut it. Shut it. Shut it. Don't say nothing else. Yeah. Good thing my kids is grown. I can't go to jail for nothing I did. Because they ain't going to report it. But thank you, Jesus. Woo! They grown now, so it was the statute of limitations was out. Yes, family. We can sit and talk about it. We can sit and talk about it now. They laugh and say thank you, but then they was telling people I was a Bruce. I was a Bruce back then. They said, no, you can't say that to my mom. You can't talk to my mom like that. Now, your mom might let you do it, but you better not say that to my mom because she doesn't care. She'll whoop you. She'll whoop you. She will. She'll whoop you. She will. I will. I will. She did not lie to you. I will whoop you. So don't do it. Listen to my kids. They're trying to help you. Because if you come over my house, I tell you the rules, and I don't care. Don't drop your kids off if you don't want me to whoop them. Because if they do something I don't like, I'm going to whoop them. I'm not going to beat them, but I'm going to whoop them. There's going to be some type of discipline whatsoever. You're standing in the corner with your hands up, something. You ain't about to be running my house and punching and hitting me. I'll knock your... Never mind. Talking too much. I'm about to go eat. You ever see little kid go flying on their booty? You ain't gonna hurt. You ain't gonna get hurt. But a little shove ain't hurt nobody. Because you about to get... You better move. Yep, because I fight kids. I do. I sure do. Especially if your little kid come up and swing on me and you ain't got enough sense to teach your kid. I'm about to hit your kid back. I don't care that they know kid. You ain't telling them that I'm an adult and that's disrespectful. So we both about to be disrespectful. You gonna feel disrespected and your kid is really about to feel disrespected because I was disrespected first. They're just a child and I'm just an adult that don't give a damn. That you didn't give a damn to show them manners. So there's that. Show them manners, don't nobody got to put their hands on them. Just a child that don't got no manners. You're right. Just a child that don't got no manners. Because if they had manners, they wouldn't be sitting over there with that lump on their head. So, do your job. Shut your hole. And know your role. Period. What? you're just a child that you didn't teach nothing. So then let me help you. Everybody don't think your kid is cute and bad is cute. Everybody don't, because I wash kids' mouths out with soap and everything. Get a good look at this and tell me if you still want to say that. I ain't gonna make you keep it in there, but a good splash across your tongue will make you think about cussing in my house. Or talking back. You like the way that tastes? Well, that's how dirty your mouth sounds to me. You got a dirty mouth. Let's clean it. Let's clean your mouth. Because it's dirty. Nana, my mouth is dirty? Yes, your mouth is dirty. So let's clean it. Every time you say a little dirty word, we're going to put some soap in it. Make sure you don't say any more. Is my mouth clean, Nana? It's been pretty clean today. I called somebody a bastard one time at church. And my mama got wind of that in the news that I got called, boy, and the soap that went in my mouth. You didn't have to worry about me cussing no more at church. Or anywhere else until I was big. Where I knew my mama couldn't hear and wasn't nobody from the church to tell. But you didn't have to worry about that. Do you know what happens to me if I cuss? It was a young boy. His name was Jason. I'll never forget it. I called him a bastard. I don't even know where I heard it. Probably Dukes of Hazzard or something. So I was like 5. And nobody cussed in our house. My mom didn't cuss. My daddy didn't cuss. I was raised apostolic. My grandma was a preacher. So it wasn't no cussing. So I learned it from some TV show. Because we didn't get to go just random people's houses and be with random people. None of that was happening. So it was from TV for sure. And with that, called this boy. He was probably like 17. I think I had a crush on him. And I didn't know what to say. I think so I just called him a bastard. And his mama and his daddy went to our church. They was deacons and stuff. Oh, Jesus. Now, you know you hear me cussing, brother. I said I didn't cuss where I could get caught. Not after that. Still don't. My godmother, when she called me y'all, I do not let one cuss word slip out this mouth. That's why I told her I don't want her watching my live, because she don't even really know that I cuss. Now, my mama, but that lady, oh, she heard me cuss one time, and she told me she heard me cuss. I was broke down for like 3 weeks. I got that much respect for her. I do not even want her to know. So she'd be like, no, mama, don't watch my lives. No, do not watch none of my YouTube, because I say stuff you don't like. No. Nope. Nope. No. She said, ooh, I be tipsy. No, mama. You will not look at me the same. Don't do it. I said, I have to talk to them in the words they understand, mama. It's not church lingo, so I gotta talk about pimps and hoes and stuff, and Neymars and stuff like that. And Yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, still to this day right now. So I can't. Yeah, we talk about bridges and stuff. But I don't want her to know about that. She's my spiritual godmother, and I love her. She is the most selfless person I've ever met in my life. She's great. I wish y'all could meet her, but no. I'm about to go eat, family. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go take me a nap too, because I've been up since early. I want some of that, but I'm tired, y'all. I've been doing a lot this week. Oh, are you serious? No, I don't want her. I don't want her to watch it. I'm not cooking. I had ordered some food the other day, and I always order enough for 2 days. So I got some pasta in there that I'm about to eat. And I had some mashed potatoes and ribs last night, because I ain't feel like going to the grocery store. But yeah, so I love y'all, family. I'll be back on later on this evening, probably. I'm about to go take me a nap. I'm tired. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later, family.